Hello, welcome to Winter Disco Tabletop Gaming. We've got the Sunday preview with another full run of Age of Sigmar stuff. Pretty much almost closing out Mortal Realms, Broken Realms. That's what I meant to say, it's called Broken Realms. So we do have Broken Realms Kragnos coming up with their model and a few other little bits and pieces, which we'll talk about. So let's have a look. So there we are. The glorious book. I do love the special edition versions, how they all have their faces on them. So good. So here we go. Is this the last one of the series? I honestly can't remember. I feel like there's one more after this, but I don't know 100% certain. But we are getting to the end of it because we know the new Age of Sigmar edition is coming, and we'll talk about that at the end because that's something important. So Kragnos, the End of Empires. This is the big boy, and his model is huge. It's huge. I don't think we really have a grasp of how big it is, because like I've pointed out previously when we've talked about this model, I'll bring it up so it's a little bit clearer. There's a skull right down in the bottom there that you can just make out. A little lizard, but mostly that skull. That's how big this model is. Seriously, it is huge. So, you know, it's going to be hefty, but it is a really cool model. I really do like the design. So that model is coming out. We also have Lord Kroak, the new version. Again, a really cool model. I think there's too much going on, my own personal opinion, but that's just the nature of the model itself. I think it does get a little bit muddied, particularly in the middle region, where you've got all different textures and colors and shapes and things going off in all different kinds of directions, but I still love it. I really do. Particularly how the design of all these bits of stone, you get the impression that it's like rotating around everywhere. We also get Dexcessa and Synessa, if I can actually get these right. So this one, stunning. This one, still good, not as stunning, I think. Yeah. So I think I'm going to pick up. We'll see. We'll see how big they are, how much they are. Don't know how much they're going to cost yet, but they look pretty big. We also get the Warsong Revenant, which I didn't get to focus on in any other video because there's too much stuff happening that week. But yeah, again, a pretty big model. They're really going for the big models at the moment. These very much, they're not characters as such. Some of them are, some of them aren't, but these sort of showpiece models that you can build an entire army around. Again, a solid model. Lots going on. Like just one big giant paint project. Then we get Galen and Doralia Van Denst, the vampire hunters, witch hunters. Very cool. It's just crying out to be converted into 40k. I think these, for me personally, from a creative perspective, these are the winners out of this whole release, but I think the other models are obviously better. But I just see there's so much potential with these two models. You can do some really cool stuff. And we always need new human models, I think. We don't really get enough of them, in my opinion. Okay, 40k stuff. We get Chapter Approved Grand Tournament 2021 Mission Pack and the Minotaur Field Menu 2021 Mark II. So we have the new Mission Pack for this year's Grand Tournament, which we're getting in-game people playing. I was watching some Age of Sigmar last night and it was good just to see people playing in big tournaments again. I'm not a big tournament person. We all know I always go on about how I'm not much of a player of the game. I'm more about the lore and the models and the painting and art and all that stuff. But I'm trying to get more into that side of things. So it's really good to see that these tournaments are coming back. And to go with that, we do have the new field manual, which has all new prices. Sorry, new prices, new points values. Which is good. Like I've picked up the other one. I kind of want to do a video about this new release type where they are in very small books when normally it would have, both these books would have been in one hardback book. These are much more designed for players. So they're much more portable. For better or worse, you end up probably spending more money to get the two books rather than that, and the fact that we've already had one version of this year, I think, for the mission pack, and then we've had points value already. So, you know, yeah, I don't mind it from a playing perspective, adding new points and new missions. It changes up the meta. I think that's a really good idea, but yeah, no, I'm still like, not sure, but like I said, I'm not a player. So let's move on to Black Library. We got Mortis. Oh my goodness, my mouse is going crazy. Book 5 of Siege of Terror. We've got an audiobook now, which is awesome. I still haven't read Mortis yet. I think that's where I'm up to. I'm pretty sure I'm up to book 5. I really gotta go check it out. Oh, a special edition of Ghazghkull Thraka. Oh, okay. This is really cool. I have looked at this page before, but I sort of just scanned through it quickly. I love that font. That font. Yes, I'm a big person. I'm a big font person. So this is obviously a hardback book. So obviously going to be limited edition. I would pick it up like 2,000. You can see there, it's only 2,000 books. So, you know, it is what it is. We got Realm Lords. New Lumineth Realm Lords book coming out in paperback. And we got the Gotrek and Felix book. This is the 6th omnibus of them. So we got it in paperback and in ebook. And then finally, we've got 5 short stories. They're going to come out over the next week. It's nice. So you can buy them each day, or you can buy like them in a subscription and you get all 5 of them. So yeah. Cool. These are the sort of covers that I was talking about. These front-on profile pictures of the different characters that were on Broken Realms. I think that's a really good idea. And it's something that Warhammer doesn't really do that much of. Like Warhammer 40k, I mean, I don't know. There's a whole video there about the difference between Age of Sigmar and 40k and what Age of Sigmar is doing better than 40k, because I think Age of Sigmar is smashing it out of the park right at the moment and 40k is falling behind, but you know, that's a whole other thing. So finally, and probably most importantly, we have another Warhammer preview just tucked away down there. So what is this? There's been 2 things. We'll talk about the one that's not first. It's not Horus Heresy. I think it's a bit of a fault in the graphic design from the Warhammer community team in doing this, because it's a red mottled color in a yellowy font, a yellowy golden font, similar to the Horus Heresy fonts. It's very similar. So you could think, oh yeah, okay, that makes sense. But at the same time, it's not. It's Age of Sigmar 3.0. This is what it is. The text there, you can't actually see it. I don't have a graphic to blow it up because it just gets really pixelated. It says Unboxing Dominion. We know Age of Sigmar is coming. And if we jump across to the Age of Sigmar website, we have the countdown. And where does that countdown end? At the time that Unboxing Dominion is launched. So it's definitely going to be the new box for Age of Sigmar 3.0. And it will be a Indomitus style box. I'm just putting it out there. I have no reason to think that's the case. It's a pretty good case though. It's a pretty good guess. It makes sense. It sells. We saw that with Indomitus. We saw that with Sisters of Battle, Lumineth Realm Lords. The same will happen with the Beast Snaggers for the Orcs for 40k. I don't think it'll sell as quickly as the other boxes. I think it's a very niche-ish kind of product. But this box will do similar to Indomitus. Obviously, would never sell as much as that. They probably haven't printed as much, but it will sell out. I don't think we'll have big Indomitus days standing outside for half an hour just to pick up a box when on the launch day, like I did for Indomitus. I was standing there for a long time in a fairly long line too. That was, yeah, it was really weird. But yeah, it's a box I'm definitely going to pick up because we're going to have a whole bunch of new models and we'll unbox it. So yes, that's what it will be on the Warhammer Preview for Saturday. The new Dominion box. That's what we're going to call it. And hey, if it is an Age of Sigmar box, I mean, if it's a Horus Heresy box, good. Either way, I'm going to be happy. I don't know if I'd be more excited if it was a Horus Heresy box. I think it's pretty, can't say it's guaranteed, but by Christmas there will be a Horus Heresy plastic box. We have seen enough rumors and there's been enough conjecture and enough evidence and rumors from trusted sources to say, yeah, that's going to come at some stage this year. I think it's too early we know the dates line up with Age of Sigmar 3rd edition. So that's what it's going to be. So there we go. Whole bunch of stuff. Like some cool models coming next weekend. Games Workshop are back in full swing. Still a very big focus on Age of Sigmar. Which, you know, I think towards the end of the year, 40k will start getting some more love. It feels like there hasn't been anything big coming out at the moment. We've got the new orcs coming out that will have a few extra models, but overall, you know, not that much. So let me know what you think. I'm excited for all these models. I don't know what I'm gonna pick up. I think I do want to get this one. I think it's just a stunning design. Very clean, stunning design. I love it. All right, I'm out of here. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.